Welcome back to my stream. Welcome to part 3 of Labyrinth of the Demon King. Now, for those who will be watching eventually and are not aware, we've been doing a bit in this game. Where we got up to was we've been extreme time, absolutely. So we got up to okay. Hold on. We can kill this absolute prick and we can make our way down. So where we got up to last time was getting all the way to the top. We found either 3 or 4 bells. Now, the bells require a hammer that we do not have. But yes, that's what we know. Shit. We know that we have some bells to ring. That is one of them. We need a special mallet, not a hammer. I do beg my parsnips. There's a specific mallet that we need to be able to ring the bells. And that is our next. That's the room we can't actually get in and out of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the other place. I kind of came into here to see if there were any, I guess, items or wheels that would help the second tower that we were in. Where am I? Here, by the stairs. So, if we head back to the second place, we will see if there's anything we've missed. There, bullets. I see you, Lily. How are you? How are you doing today? On the toilet as we speak, boss, but I'll be locked in shortly. Nah, no, it's fine. Don't you worry. Back down this direction, see if there's anything we can find down here. One second. back. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Okay, let's go. Where am I? This red one here. There he is. I'm not sure I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to have to juke him. There we go. Nothing in there. Good reactions there. Pick up. No. Read. Urgent repair needed. Does it say? Can't fix that. Broke it cleaning one of the green pools, which is annoying on its own. Right, so my next big thing is having to go for... Wait, is that a yellow one? I swear we did a yellow one, or could I do one at a time? Where is that? It's the white one here. I'm gonna have to find the white one to be able to turn on to teleport in there, I reckon. Reviews this game are looking super positive. It seems super well received so far. Yeah, absolutely. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain that it was made by one man, one guy, one dev at least. Obviously, like I said, would like to check such a thing, but it seems like a super well-made sort of homage to early games. Kingsfield, you know, the survival horror games. Kingsfield, which isn't a survival horror, granted, but like it is very Kingsfield inspired. Silent Hill, Resident Evil, that sort of ilk, if you will. People are calling it perfect PS1 style horror game. Yes, it genuinely is. It certainly inspired PS1. I don't think it's a perfect PS1 horror game. Which, you know, makes sense. It isn't going to be a perfect PS1 horror game because it's not, you know, we're not in the PS1 era. However, for inspired by a new kind of genre, this it's almost like analog horror, kind of older games that you would think would exist from PlayStation 1. I remember playing a game, I think it was called Haunted PlayStation 1 Demo Disc or something, full of like old PS1 inspired games that was meant to be analog in the sense that it was meant to be real of the time and found. Does the gameplay feel any different? from the demo. Has it changed anyway? No, I don't think so. I think it's just a matter of me knowing the game better, and obviously there's more of it, which, I mean, most games you always want more, don't you? Crushed his head, dude. Yeah, somewhat slimy. Nah. No, it doesn't feel much different to the demo at all, really. It just feels... maybe it's been a while, you know, it's been a while since I've played the demo, so I might be wrong. It just feels ever so slightly more polished, but it might just be that I've come to terms and to grips with the game better, so it just feels more polished now that I know the mechanics of the game to a higher standard, so maybe it's that. But I'm not here to bullshit the game to say he's done nothing, because obviously they've made the rest of the game, which, like I said, I never got the 4 pieces of the medallion. Oh, speaking of which, I do need to go back and put the statue on the Buddha to stop the statue of the Buddha, excuse me, on the Butsulan to stop the eyeball guy whose name I've completely forgotten and would butcher. It's over there. Exit. Not the right exit. These guys mean business. I'm not gonna lie, he went fucking flying. Knew it. Okay. Just with to the tea house and outside. Carrying all this way. This takes me back to the Tower of Repetition. Yes. Tell us about your favourite horror games. How does this one compare to your faves? Great question, actually. I spawned. Some of my favourite horror games. See, my difficulty is what constitutes horror and what doesn't. So, yes. There we go. Right, I don't think he will sort of respawn. Oh my god, he's still here. Right. Yay, trophy. Indeed. Got to fucking... Oh my god. Run. It won't let me sprint. For some reason, it just didn't let me sprint. I've got it on hold, and yet I was holding it. Out of the way, please. There you go. So for horror games, if you class The Last of Us as one, that's obviously very well made. Far more narratively driven. One of my favourite horror games, which is kind of horror for kids, I guess you could say, was a game which I played younger called Ghost Hunter. When I was a child, that shit drove me insane. PlayStation 2 Ghost Hunter was absolutely terrifying as a child. Concept, you're a police officer who goes to a school after there's been like a shooting, I think. A bunch of students have died and the potential janitor's gone down for it or something, and basically you get there and there's some weird contraption in the fucking basement which you touch and released all these spirits and ghosts out, and then it's your job to obviously kill them, suck them into this discus-like thing that can connect them, and then put them back into this machine. But some of the monster designs in that were genuinely terrifying. There was like in the swamps some big humanoid alligator with like a massive burly body and like a chainsaw for an arm that would just run at you. That was always fucking terrifying. And the first time you see one of the proper like ghost ghoul enemies, it's just some girl crying in a room who like falls to her knees, then her mouth just gapes and she turns inside out. So that was always scary. Other fear inducing games for me personally, the original Silent Hill, massively, very similar to this, the audio and the atmosphere. I'm big on psychological horror anyway. Darkwood, unbelievably scary. That truly gets your heart going. Darkwood, massively so. I've mentioned Lost in Vivo. I streamed that quite a few years ago. That was definitely one. Well, yeah, there's quite a few of them. A friend of mine told me to play a trophy for a game. Well, it was a demo for a game actually. Was it called Lupo or Luto or something like that? Very PT inspired. Oh, PT. PT. That's all I need to say. Okay, so he sells the talismans. Now, I am... Confusion. I am Confusion. Because I don't know where I'm going next. I need to do something with the green wheel. However, where said wheel is, I don't know. I've also got some meat hook with a rope. I believe it's... not a weapon. That a meat hook tied to a frayed rope. Huh? The spearhead. Hold on. Something's happened here. That's gone. I had a spear handle because I made the spear with it. No, I made the spear with that head. I swear I did. Oh, now then. I like Outlast, 'cause it's exactly what I would do in a horror situation. Run away and hide in lockers and things. I mean, that's the point in Outlast, honestly. He even says you're a lover, not a fighter, so if anything comes at you, run away. That's more of a horror game than it is a survival horror. The survival horror aspect means you can fight back. Drink. So survival horror means normally there's weaponry you can use to fight back. So things like, Dead Space, another fantastic game. 1 and 2, very good. 3, horrendous. Alien Isolation, I've not played, though atmosphere-wise looks amazing. Oh, bugger, I didn't mean to do that. Absolutely no fighting back, just running and screaming. Yeah, that's the, yeah, that's horror games for you. It's a real sort of power trip. Because in terms of the power trip, what I mean is you have no power. Execution room. No, I made the spear. Definitely did. And I don't know where the spear handle was. Oh yes, I've been here. One of these rooms is just a tiny little corridor with a bunch of crap in it that I can't do anything to get the other side. I think it's the other one. Yeah, it's this one. I need to know where the spear handle was. No. Oh, this is one of the bells. Yes. Do I have to equip a mallet? This isn't it, is it? No. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to check. Right. Might as well heal up. Where was the spear handle? Where was the head? So no head. Where was the spearhead? Because if I know where that was, I can be able to try and figure my way out. Ooh. Let's head up first. Transition cutscenes are so creepy, just no background noise. Yeah, I agree. Transition is the wrong word. When you go from the next area up and down the stairs. Yeah, good enough word, I think. That's a chest. That's definitely going to have something in it. Okay, this is nothing for now. It's like a loading screen, isn't it? It's to mask a loading screen. Which hell I don't care about. I mean, the game needs to load. It's better to have it in an interesting way than it is to just have a big black screen that says loading. All real. Right. Yeah, that sound is what does it for me. Can't even get in there. Can I reach it? No. Okay, well there had to have been something here. Don't know. Shit. Okay, that's one. Okay. I have to run around as well, see if there's any door on this wall. Pitch back and scary noises, absolutely. Well, there's got to be a reason. Fuck. There's got to be a reason for this room, I think, more than just the hook. And if the hook is all the reason for this room, then what does it do? Oh god, then what does the hook do? I mean, if you think about it in terms of, excuse me, story and theme, that we already know that the jailer, god this sounds, the jailer is the warden to this place, so would the jailer use a hook and rope? Yeah, probably, to hook onto his victims and then pull them. The thing is, it's not a weapon I can use, it is a... It is just an item that I can use to solve a puzzle or to put somewhere or something. Shit. Yeah, that's the one with the door. That's the one with the wall that's see-through. I'm insanely confused now. I've hit a wall, and that's locked. It's at this point where I feel like the game will... My love for the game will slowly start to diminish. When there's literally no sign of where to go. That's where the love for the game, unfortunately, will start to, like I said, to dwindle slightly. And that's no one's fault. That's just me personally. Like, I don't like to Google things, but sometimes you do tend to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. That's where we've been. In the demo, I got frustrated with that. I got so stuck and confused, it made me frustrated. But I'm also stupid. I mean, the demo wasn't too bad because it wasn't too long, and I think the first tower... I think the first tower was set up in such a way that you were right there. There was a door. It gave you the cutscene of a priest. I need to get that way. So there wasn't much in the way of... Here it is. Spear shaft. There wasn't much in the way in terms of I can barely see anything. Oh! Ha ha ha! Here we go. Bring back a key. Now then, yeah, I think the sort of the tutorial sort of first area of the game, if you will, let's go, hell yeah, was, I think, quite well made. I think once you put sort of two and two together, the confusion sort of slipped away quite quickly. The idea of, you know, you'd explore. It carried the prison warden. It smells like a corpse. The warden's key. I need to find where it smells like a corpse. I wonder if it's at the very top. Yeah, so, you know, you learn throughout the game that, you know, throughout the first area, that there's a door with 4 slots, and you slowly start to find things that could fit in said slots, and you think, oh, okay, and you start to figure it out. Then it introduces you Tower 2 and 3, and it's like, okay, off you go. And I'm like, huh? Perfect. Mallet. There we go. Bell hammer. Yes. Thought. Shit. Right, now I need to find the 4 of them. So, now I remember where they are. Excuse me. First one done. Second one is... not here. There's the first one. There is another one. I don't know if this is in one of these doors. There's the woman. Fucking hell. There's another one where the women are. There's one by the spider. Right there. It's not in there. Won't budge. Yeah. Won't budge. Yeah. It'll let me in. I think the woman one is where the... Is it past here? No, it's not. Bloodletter. Yes. Knew it. Okay, I can see the last one. Is it in here? It's not in this room, is it? It might be. That's not the room I meant. I meant this room. It might be, you know. Always terrifying. There's one where the women are, and one where I think that's what I thought I saw, which isn't anything. Excuse me. Below where the rabble eats, that's the spider. To the west where the women sleep. East where the men are kept. And above where the actors wait. I've done the above. So this direction, I don't know if this is, I feel like this is where the women are. So this is west. East where the men are kept. It's wrong way. Everything I just said. I'd like to repeat it. Now, this is either east or west, obviously, because this is where the women or men are kept. I think. Ow. Oh, I fucking ricocheted back. That's two. The other thing is, there's no map of these areas. It's just the bottom floor, isn't it? That I found a map for. So unless I'm stupid, I'm just missing it completely. Where is the final bell? Where is the final bell? Where is the final bell? Out to crumbs, I don't have to worry about an order. I just ring the 4 bells and the warden's just out somewhere. Oh! I've been down here before. I'm back here, am I? Feeding room. It's the same place. That's gonna just lead back into it, unless it goes. Oh no, I'll go that way then. I can't tell if it's my footsteps or. just hear things and I can't tell if it's my footsteps or not. Good God. Hello? Oh, hello, rat. Sorry. Excuse me. Right. So I've got a ritual thing that I might use for stamina. I think stamina's more important than health. Early game, and I'm assuming I am still early game? Budge, is that door there? It's jammed. It's purple. Jam, they won't budge. Well, I can't get into there anyway, so unless this one opens, no. Why? What? Why? Where? No. Took one bloody kick. Oh, there's a dead dude here. Oh, but soul. Oh, that's where the yeah, okay, I know where I am now. That's the other side of where the first bell was. Above the spider. Take money. Door. Door. Didn't think so. Door. Nah. There's the bell. Aha! Which isn't great news, because it means... I don't know if I was meant to kill you. I apologise if I wasn't. But soul? Oh, ritual incense. Hello. I feel like I wasn't meant to be. He didn't even fight me. I just killed him. Here we go. He's gonna be a fucking... Is it gonna be an order? No. When the 4 bells toll, the warden begins his act. One below where the rabble eat, one to the west where the women sleep, one in the east where the men are kept, and one above where the actors wait. I wonder if it's got to be in that order. Unless it isn't. Talismans. feel like because it's written in poem, it will be in order. You can't block it. There. One of the rats. When you're done with this game, which one would you like to move on to next? I don't know. Maybe move away from horror? Yeah, maybe move away from horror. Maybe not. Maybe then it's where the women sleep. So your Skyrim streams were fun. Yeah, that's because I'd never... I mean, of course I'd played Skyrim. Oh, here we go. Oblivion Remastered. Hell yeah. This is who I saw. I saw him walking around, carrying the bag. Jeez, face. That hit me. My point was a while ago. Sorry, I went completely locked in then. I went locked in. I didn't say a word. I was probably really boring to watch. It was just no commentary stream. The reason my Skyrim playthrough I did enjoy was give me that blunt damage. It was because I'd never actually played a a stealth archer playthrough. Wooden coin, green. Oh, okay. So I'd never actually played a stealth archer playthrough, which everyone sort of says is the go-to sort of playthrough. You know, the meme is that all excuse me, the meme is that all playthroughs end up as a stealth archer playthrough. And I'd never actually done one. So my point was playing through Skyrim as a stealth archer for the first time. Oh, you stupid bastard. So yeah, that's why I kind of enjoyed that, because I was basically playing the game new, I guess, in a way that I hadn't done it before. Okay, this tower's done now. So I've done the third tower, second. Oh god. Right, I want out. That ain't gonna get me out. That will. Where would that take me? Around. Have I been here? Yes. Are you excited? Lots of Japanese folklore symbolism in this game, of course. Yeah, of course. Are you excited for the new Silent Hill? Silent Hill F, the Japanese-inspired one. Yes. Yes, actually. Silent Hill is a game that I love to talk about and to imagine is as good as I can picture, but a game that I haven't played much of, surprisingly. I was never allowed when I was younger. I had, in terms of parents and when it came to games, I had particularly strict parents when it came to games, so I didn't really play any of them. I wasn't allowed to play games that I was younger than. You know, the 12 on the box meant 12. The only thing I could do was I could go up one if there was a decent enough reason for it. For example, I managed to convince my parents that there was a skateboarding game that I played, one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, I think. It said 15, and I said it's only because there's just some songs with bad language in it, that's all. And I won't lie to you. Well, hey? How? Oh! I forgot that shortcut existed. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked then. That really threw me off. Yeah, I convinced my parents that the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, whatever one I played from my friend that I borrowed from primary school, only had an age rating of whatever it said, like a 15, because there was just bad language in songs, but you could turn them off. And they were like, yeah, that's fair enough. So I was like, alright, cool. Wait, hold on. Green? There wasn't a green one, was there? On the front of this wooden is a crew drawing a knife painted in green. Hold on. My dad let me watch him play Halo when I was about 4, and the aliens gave me nightmares. And he played Bioshock 1, and I had to hold his hand because I was scared. Yeah, we had very different childhoods growing up. We had very, very different childhoods. Oh, this must be where the towers are then. So black was for... Yeah, we had very different childhoods. I wasn't allowed to do anything like that, and I was also extremely innocent. I was never interested in sort of hated anything to do with sex until I was out of high school, surprisingly. Literally had no interest in it at all. Didn't swear. Got scared by anything. Literally, I had almost PTSD from that one insect scene from King Kong. Like, genuinely, like, scared by anything. Used to cry a lot at movies. Would never watch, you know, you stayed up late and you had like the Phones for You adverts, and one of them was like some ghost girl. Couldn't be doing that. Going to Disney World in Orlando during the time of Halloween, and they used to have this advert for the Halloween bit, and it was meant to be Bloody Mary, whatever year that was. Couldn't be doing with that. Literally couldn't watch that. Used to scare me because he used to say it 3 times, and this should appear with like the mirror. Universal Fright Nights looks genuinely. That's what it was. Yeah. Universal Fright Nights. That's what it was. They were advertising all late at night, and of course, you'd spend all day in the parks and then come back, and you just end up as just a young child or whatever, sat watching TV to go to bed. I remember waking up a couple of times scared, and I've turned on the TV, and to my amazing knowledge, the TV show of Lilo and Stitch was on. Yeah, I remember that, and I was like, I've never seen this before, because I'd only seen the movies. While simple in design, this incredibly sharp katana is said to harbour a hunger for blood. Two, 2, 1, 2. Chrysanthemum blade, bloody. Right, yes. Tower 2 then. Try this. Nowhere near as high a level as the other one, but it does bleed damage. So it's a faster weapon, doesn't use stamina. Well, it uses much stamina, I should say. Right, we're back to... Unfortunately, square one, because... I mean, not square one, but closer to square one than we were. Now I need to check... no. And see if this is done. Oh! What colour is that? Is that green? Right. Okay, I need to connect it. So it goes one at a time. So yellow, yellow, and yellow. And while I was cleaning out the green. Right, I can only do one at a time. I thought they all added together. It's okay, you got this. Major progress is being made. It is, but at a slower rate. Now, we did quite a lot the first day. Like, quite a lot earlier on the second day, and then obviously slowed down because we were in like 2 new areas. We didn't know what we were doing. What's this say? Anything? No. Okay, so where are we today? Nothing today. Nothing here. Ow. I'm gonna say no, it is good, but not until it's leveled up more. So it's the first door from the other end. Some bloody insects in here. Okay. Aim. Let's check all the greens. I think average playtime is something like 7 hours for pure story. Of course, there's puzzles and exploration as well. Hang on. Let's have a look at my Steam. Library. 6.8. 6.8 on my Steam. So, I'm gonna be below average, so I ain't completing that shit quickly, am I? I'm not comparing myself to others, granted. Taking my time a bit slower. My worry is I don't mean to take slower. I'm just bad. I think I would have saved quite a bit of time had I found that bloody hole to throw my hook in. It would have been far better. Shit. So I'm gonna run down. I'm on green, so it's the second on the left, right? Second on the right, third on the left. That's it. Can't get in there, brilliant. Oh, but I can round here. What is that? Ah. Oh, shh. heals. Unfortunately, with this game, I fear I'd be too scared to try and rush it. What am I now? So that's a black and a white. Don't need that one. Jesus Christ Almighty! That made me jump. Good God. Oh. Haha. That's it. Yes. Right. Now we're doing shit. Oh shit. Naraka. Okay. There's something invisible here. Getting stuck on it. Out, and then that. Are you insane? Huh? Okay, we've made a bit of progress. We've found the black one now. Now there's only one black one, and it's there. So I haven't found all the green ones yet, granted, but I can't do anything about that because the door's got some goofy massive ball sack on it or something on the outside, so I can't actually get in. Why am I trying to block it still? That's not the green, that's the white one. Okay. It doesn't show your current location on the map, does it? To an extent, it does, yes. So, this, you see the flash in red, it means I'm within that area. So it's up to you to figure out your orientation in terms of what direction you're facing and whereabouts you are. So for example, that's not too hard because you're in there. Okay, that's good. Once you get here, you could be anywhere in this area, so you've got to figure out where you are, which is fine. But when you're somewhere in this region, or like along this corridor somewhere like here, you got to figure out where you are. This one was the worst. Figuring out where you were, not there, here. Figuring out where I was around this area was the worst, because you don't know where you are. These red dots are the shrines you can save at. Makes it scarier with a lack of proper orientation. Yes. Ow. Ow again. I saw a comment on, I believe it was a Reddit post, to say that they found it extremely sort of, not disheartening is the wrong word, sort of not frustrating. I guess disorientating is the best word to use, which is, I mean, true. Kind of the point. Red, white, yellow, green, brown, black. a shiver. Darkwood did it well, in the sense that it did not tell you where you were at all on the map. However, if you were near a point of interest, i.e. your house or the little farm with the maze, then that point of interest would glow red, so you'd know you were near there. So you'd know you'd need to head north or northeast or south, west or whatever. You'd know what direction you needed to head to get to where you wanted to, because you knew what point of interest you were near. Get away from me. Get away from me, Jack. I don't mind big open world games that tell you exactly where you are. I will say that though on paper and conceptually the maps from Red Dead 2, oh come on, like treasure maps where it was just a small drawing of like a certain collection of shit, like a certain collection of like twigs and a rock, is very difficult to find in an open world as large as that, because you just see like a little bit of landscape and it's like a small little bit of trees with like a small squarish rock. And it's like, how the hell am I meant to find that in a world that's the size of a small state or like a county? Red Dead 2, yes. Like, bitch, I ain't finding that shit. Oh, come on, as if, man. I have no more healing left. Here we go. This is that, Metroidvania. Just got the red one. Hear the music speed up then. Literally, no reason. Yalla, literally. Right. First time I heard that, I thought he said Little League. Little League. I was like, hey. Oh my god, it's an actual fucking battle. Battle of the Five Armies. Head. So no head. Purple burglar. Can he? People from Glasgow, can he see it? Purple. I don't know why. Yeah. So where is me eat? Right. I can't see. Right, red one done. Come out of here. It's this big one here. And then, fucking hell, back down that bloody area. That's me breathing out my mouth. Oh, would you bloody bugger off, man. Muddy Naginata. Okay. Bruh. So that can be cleaned by lovely wench woman. My problem is, I think this Naginata is like level 4, so do I want anything else? Well, that's a better surprise than just an arrow, which is what I thought it was. Okay, I'm here, so I'm gonna go. I can't go down too far. I'll have to go this. No, how do I get through? There. Through, all the way down to the end, the final one on the right. Cool. Excuse me. Yeah. This one? Yep. And I'm expecting some centipedes to come any second now. Muddy axe. She only cleaned them once though, right? Okay, now I need to go back through this little corridor here and down and around. And end up all the way to the bottom and the last left. Which way are we turning now? Turning left. You joking? I fucking can't. Or is it this one? Nah, man. Yeah, I know. Well, how do I... Shit, dude. And then none of that... I thought I was making decent progress then. I've not found anything else. Oh shit, what's that one? That's the black one. Oh my god, the fucking gems are outside the bloody door. It's okay. You got this Pookie. Why was Pookie censored? What the fuck? The word Pookie was censored. Appreciate that, dog. The only problem is these doors won't budge. They're jammed from the other side. So this one here, well, that one's got some glob in it or whatever. This one doesn't. Yeah, Pookie was like censored with asterisks. Yeah, and then this one's like barred or jammed or barred from the other side. I wouldn't know. Punani was also censored, yeah. What the fuck's going on? How scared is Twitch of... Well, it's weird. It's not censored on stream, but on my view of it, it is. Nope, that was all fine. Big beanie weenies. I didn't need to see that one. This is what my stream has sort of devolved into. I'm gonna get banned. Don't make me laugh mid bloody... Oh, that was his goofy eye, buck teeth. Oh, I cut his head off. Oh, he flopping. Okay. As far as he can shoot. The only thing I can do, I guess, is take these back and get them cleaned, in case one of them's got like a gem on the actual axe or some shit. It's all I can do, I guess. I mean, it won't be, but, you know. A man can dream. No, but I think that was with an N, with an A. You've used a hard R. Oh, great heavens, indeed. Back to the game. Tea time. Excuse me. And whisk, 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 whisk. Looks a bit musty, but oh well. If it's good enough for the kitty, it's good enough for me. Unnecessary head movements to simulate the drinking. Good God. Oh, chip with your barricades and limbs. Wait. Nah. That's not for like, it's boarded up. Oh, you're joking. I've only got one. I'm gonna try. It might just be... Might just be a little bit of lore of the fact that it's just a big chopping axe. Let's go try it then. Dude? There were a lot in the first area. Maybe that's why it's called repetition, because there are things you can do like early on and later on. absolutely shit myself. Sorry, absolutely shit myself. I don't know where he came from. He literally just spawned from the ether. There doesn't seem to be anything behind there, though. Can you fuck off? The absolute silence is deafening. Nice. That's nothing helpful. How am I not finding any? Nah, I don't think it does. Why would it say that though? Come on. Excellent at chipping through barricades or limbs. Well, thought to it. It's a pretty decent weapon, you know. That one technically shouldn't be up there because I've already pushed it, I think. Unless there's another one up there. Literally just baiting you into trying it. Yeah, but it's just the fact that these have... There's got to be a way into this. What? Because there's something in there. It's the thing that's fapping. And then... That's the whole point. I need to hit it like 10 times each and waste all my stamina on it. Nah. Oh well, we tried, and can't blame a guy for trying. Head back to a safe place. Can't sell stuff to him. Oh, okay. Thought this was someone. Oh, that is someone then. Got soul. Little hidden little treasure. You have a favourite area in this game so far, even though they're all horrific. I like the simplicity of this area actually, because I think when you have a hub area like this, or Firelink Shrine, or the Hunter's Dream, or you know, any area like that, like a hub area where you've kind of got this central area that you can go to and from, and you can just recuperate and see all the people that you've looked after. Another good one's this the Safe House in Dead Rising is a really good one. It's nice, it's quite atmospheric, the music's good. Obviously you're outside, which is sort of a breath of fresh air. I feel like Andy Dufresne just looking up into the rain. Excuse me. Very thankful there's a decently calm hub area in this game. Yeah. Absolutely, that's what I was just saying. And it's quite peaceful, the music's quite nice. The people you've found and sort of most of them you've saved all end up here, which is quite nice. In terms of a level so far, conceptually 2's good. Is it Crushing Assembly, or is that the third one? The one with the different colours of the water, the bathhouse. I think conceptually that's quite good. The first one I did like, walking around the area. The third one confused me because I didn't know if they were connecting to the second one. I've got 2. I'm quite exhausted actually. What I don't want to do is just keep streaming for the sake of it. I am quite tired, so I might come off for today. Next time I'll be on, not sure. Unfortunately, it's not going to be every day now. Tomorrow I'm busy. And then I've got something on over the next 2 weeks, so I'm not 100% sure when the next time I'll be on. So yeah, I'll stream a lot more often than I have been, which, well, has been basically zero for the past 4 years. Yeah, because obviously what I don't want to do is force myself to play this whilst I'm half tired and then get annoyed by the fact that I'm missing things or whatever, because I can feel my eyes getting heavy. Which, like I said, there's no point of me forcing myself to play a game that requires a lot of attention in terms of like puzzles and thinking and stuff like that. So I'm gonna come off. Not being as many people here today, absolutely fine. I've still had a good conversation. I've still enjoyed myself playing. You know, not every single one of them's going to be as popular as each other. So, if anybody does catch up on this, sort of in the next few days, thank you so much for going back and watching. For the very few people who are here, thanks for putting up with my silly conversation. Nah, of course, anytime. You've been here every time. Means a lot. Thank you for being here every time. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, anybody who's watching back or, you know, in the future, whatever, thank you very much for taking your time to watch me. I think I can even hear in my voice that I'm tired. I'm quite low and croaky and quiet, so I'm not my typical sort of a bit more upbeat self. So yeah, I am definitely going to come off, because, you know, I don't want to come across as, you know, like this, you know, this typical tidy boy guy. You know that ain't me. You know, so I will love you all and leave you all. Thank you very much for watching. And take care of yourselves. Bye now.